Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Rosie Aconseja. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for subscribing to my channel on YouTube as a Rosie Aconseja. Aconseja is it means in English like give advices or suggestions. It's not my last name because some people ask me if it is my last name. Today I'm going to talk about some people that they haven't managed their emotional problems, and they can have a master's degree, bachelor's, they can have PhD, and whatever their career path is, but unfortunately, because they haven't worked in themselves, that's why they struggle at work. They can be very genius. They can have really high scores in GPA and all that stuff. But if they don't work in their emotional problems first, it's going to be an issue in their lives. They can find a really great job where they're going to make six figures a year, but if they haven't worked in their emotional problems, they can get in trouble at work, and then that's why they can lose their job. So the most important thing, and like I said in my previous videos, is to please be conscious and use your common sense about what are your traumas, what traumas we grow with. Most of us, we have a childhood emotional traumas that when we grow, when we became adult, we don't realize that. We don't pay attention to that. We just ask why. Why I'm not lucky with love. Why I'm not lucky with my career. Why I'm not lucky with money. Why I'm not lucky with this. Why this happened to me. Instead to ask the right questions is what I need to fulfill so I can feel better. What trauma or anxiety or problem I have that I need to work in myself. What type of situations I can fix so I can get better in my life and be happier. But people don't auto-analyze themselves. They just follow the society and social media and just focus on to buy the purse that is the Michael Kors or whatever brand, or perfume or Gucci, or have the most expensive watch. It is a guy, things like that. You focus that we focus, some of us, not all of us, we focus is in material things. And what can I brag about? I brag about my car, my house, the decoration of my house, my husband or partner or my kids. No, we need to work in ourselves first. Find out, go to a therapist or psychologist. Nowadays, that is the normal thing to do, because why we use professionals or specialists to help us? Because we most of us, we don't know how to help ourselves. We don't know how to reroute our emotional problems. We don't know how to solve our emotional traumas. So we need a specialist. We need someone who is not going to judge us, who is going to know how to listen to us and to be our GPS, to guide us. How can we solve our own problems? That's why some people complain. In the past, I used to have a partner many years ago that he said he had a lot of traumas from his childhood. And I told him, why you don't go to therapy? I used to go to the therapist, but the therapist made me go back to the past, and I had to repeat it several times, and I don't like to confront my past. If you don't confront your past, you cannot move forward. That's simple. It's like it's an example. For example, you fall on the floor. You hurt your knee. Your knee is bleeding. You peel your skin a little bit. Are you going to leave it like that? No, you're going to clean it up with alcohol or peroxide oxygen or something. You disinfect it, and then you put a bandage or whatever it needs to be taken care of. But if you don't pay attention to that, you're going to keep that how you call it? Jesus. Well, you're going to have that problem forever. So that's the way that emotional problems goes. If I don't confront my past, if I want to overcome, for example, when I was a little, my dad used to hit me for everything. Used to hit me with his hands or with the belt or with whatever he has in his hands. So I grow with that trauma, but that's why I feel inferior. I feel my low self-esteem is low. I feel depressed all the time. It's an example. So if I go to a therapist and the therapist take me back, says, okay, tell me how was your childhood. Tell me what happened, how you felt. I had to be honest with myself. I can lie to the therapist, to the psychologist and say whatever I want, but who are cheating, cheating about the situation? Me. She doesn't know me. I mean, the therapist or he or she, they don't know me. I can tell whatever I want. But that's not the issue. The issue is I need to overcome my emotional problems. So if I want to fix them, I need to confront my past. I need to tell what's going on. So once I tell what's going on, then I can overcome the traumas, and then I can keep moving forward with my life. I can be happier. I can find a partner, because remember, woman or man, it's example. For example, if I have a bad relationship with my dad because my dad hit me when I was a child or whatever, I'm going to attract guys who disrespect me, who mistreat me, who don't value me, because I'm attracting the copy of my father. The difference is a guy is not my father, because I'm not going to sleep with my father, of course. So I'm going to attract someone very similar in personality as my father. Why? Because in my interior, in my subconsciousness, I'm telling the guys, come to me, mistreat me because I deserve it, because I don't love myself, because I have low self-esteem, and I don't care about my life. So come to me and mistreat me, and I'll be happy. That's literally what is saying our subconsciousness, but we don't see it in that way. We see like, why I always attract the wrong guys, the guys who mistreat me, cheat on me, everything. It's because I cheat on myself. I'm not loyal to myself. I don't love myself. I don't respect myself. So that's why I attract the wrong people, because I haven't overcome traumas from my childhood, and I'm going to bring those copies from my parents. And in the case that is a guy, and the mother is the one who neglected him, she was not caring, loving, tender, kind with the child, he's going to grow. He's going to attract a woman also to use him, abuse him, manipulate him. And a part of that, if he finds a good woman, he's not going to value that woman, because he doesn't have those values inside. He never learned how to love himself, how to respect himself, how to value himself. So he's going to attract someone that the same characteristics from his mother. But we are not conscious about it. We just see whatever we want to see. We don't go deep inside in our thoughts and see, okay, let me analyze why I'm attracting this kind of people, what I need to work in myself. So that kind of people, most of the people, they are asleep. They are not awake about their emotions. That's why they are afraid, excuse me, to confront other people, because they are afraid. What if I say this? What if I do that? They are scared. They have a lot of fears that they are bringing from their childhood. And if you don't work in those things, you can be the best, excellent professional executive, but if you don't work in your emotions, you're going to be a failure person in the way that you're not going to be happy. You're going to be miserable. You can have tons of money in your bank account, but if you are not changing the way that you see people, the way that you treat people and everything, you're not going to be happy. Yes, money can make you happy for a little bit. Yeah, I can buy the car that I want. I can buy the house that I want. I can buy whatever I want. And then what? Guess what? Now you have it. Now what will be the next step? If you don't have no one, and I had seen many people, they have commodities. I'm not saying they are very rich, but they have their job, they have their car, their house or whatever, but they feel lonely. They don't have money to share it with. They have the money and they don't have the person to share the money with. Why? Because their insecurities, that everything, are going to think like, okay, if I have a partner, boyfriend or girlfriend or whoever, they are with me because of me, or they are with me because of my money, my assets, my car, my whatever. Those insecurities are really bad. People like that are not going to be happy. So first, before you want to find someone in your life, or this is about any relationship, could be with your siblings, with your brothers, sisters, neighbors, friends, work in yourself first. Auto-analyze yourself. What you need to do to fulfill your heart with love, tender, everything. Also, you can write down a story about your life. You don't have to share it with anyone, but it's good. This is a part of psychology treatment that I haven't studied for many years about it. And also I studied psychology for 2 years, but I changed my major to human services. So that's why I like to help people. I like to provide information, knowledge. So because I want that my community, they get awake and be happy. Happiness is a state of mind. I decide to be happy today. If I decide to be miserable, if I decide to be sad, it's my option. Unfortunately, society, family, movies from Hollywood tell us that we have to find someone to make us happy. We need to buy the new car to make me happy. I need to buy a new house to make me happy. Everything is external. We don't see internal. And that's the opposite. We need to see internal first, because nothing is going to fulfill me. If I'm not happy inside, I can win the lottery right now. I can find all the money. I can find the right partner. But I'm not going to value that person or what the love he's giving me if I don't love myself first, if I don't respect and value myself first, if I haven't worked in those emotions first with me, I'm not going to value what I have around me. So I'm not going to be caring. Like, okay, I'm going to use the guy. Yeah, he's nice, but I don't care. So I'm going to treat him like trash, because I don't care about myself. Even I'm showing or projecting the image of I'm fine, I'm happy because I have a car, I have a house, I have a nice job. That's not happiness, because the emptiness is inside. So most of the people, they cry out like a child. Let me explain. When you are a child, and for example, you want a snack, or you want your favorite toy, you cry, Mom, Dad, I want my favorite toy, and make a loud noise and everything until you get what you want when you were a kid and you have the chance to do it. Now, as an adult, of course, you cannot do that embarrassing situation, crying out loud, oh, I want that you raise my income, I want to get the best car. So how they do it? They brag about it. Oh, my husband took me this weekend to the Hawaii, even though that is a lie. I bought a TV that the 100 inches is so big, and blah. People brag about things because inside they are empty. Yes, and I don't want to offend no one here. I'm here to open your consciousness, to be conscious about your thoughts and your emotions. That's what I'm here to help you out. It's about, because people don't see it in that way. People, they see it in the way they want. And most of people is, they when they go to work or with their friends, I went to this place last weekend, I bought a new blouse that cost me like $50 or $100. I bought a purse. They bragging all the time. Why? Because they are empty inside. They're crying out loud saying, hey, I'm here, pay attention to me, because nobody loves me in my house, everybody hates me, and I want that you pay attention to me, so I'm going to brag about my things so you can pay attention and listen to me. That's the message, the indirect message people is giving outside. When people is happy inside, you will see. Don't believe me, experience it. When people is happy, they are humble, they are quiet. Humble, don't take it in the wrong way. People misinterpret humble, it means to be weak, like to allow other people to manipulate and mistreat them. No. Humble is to be respectful, to listen to other people, and talk when they need to talk. That's a humble situation, or humble way to be humble. So keep in mind those things. A person that is happy usually is quiet. They don't talk too much. You see them content. They are not smiling all the time, but they are fine. You can talk to them about different kind of things, because when a happy person is happy, sorry for the for redundance, I mean, to talking about the same word, but when people is happy, you can tell, you can see, you can sense their energy. They are content. They do their work. They talk with everybody in a nice way. They are respectful. So, and they are not bragging. Oh, I bought a car, I bought this, I went with my sister or my brother to this fancy place that every dinner was like $200. No, they are not bragging. Because when you are happy, you don't need to tell people, and you're not going to make feel uncomfortable other people that they don't have the same financial situation to do the same things like you can do. So that's about be humble. So I don't want to keep longer this video, but I just wanted to let you know, guys, that the importance to work in your emotional problems. Please don't believe me. Just experience. Just try. Just apply it to yourself, and you'll see how your life will be better and successful in your emotional life. Because you can be successful in your job and have a new car, new house, have all the assets and material things you can have. But if you are not happy inside, you haven't worked in your needs, in the things that you are bringing from your childhood, you're not going anywhere. You're going to be a rich, miserable person. That you're going to be wondering all the time is, these people is treating me because my job, because of my money, because of my car, or they are treating me because of me. And it's really bad to feel low self-esteem and feel used because you have something to give to the people, even to be something that you can share with the people. That is a big difference. Thank you for watching my videos. Blessings, and the universe go with you always. And please make the right decisions, and please work in yourselves, auto-analyze yourselves first before see the external world from yourself. When inside change, my outside change as well. Okay, bye-bye. Thank you, and until next time. Bye.